Hey y'all, so I'm in the park with my son, and I thought what better time than to FaceTime my besties and have a discussion about why on here, this journey, what's going on. I know I've been putting out a lot of, let me fix y'all, get y'all straight. I know I've been putting out a lot of fillers, a lot of teasers. I know people are kind of wondering, like, what is going on? What is this all about? So, for the past 10 years, I have been on this journey to finding out who Kanisha is. Before we get to all of that, if you're new here, welcome. I'm Kanisha, and this is She Builds Here, where it's all about home, hustle, and healing. Said in the beginning, you guys, excuse the background noise. I'm at the park with my son, but I honestly wanted to come and just give you a glimpse into my real life. Talk about what to expect on this channel. I said before, this season that I'm in, it's not just about moving houses. It's about moving into healing, into my next business venture, just moving into being a better me, boldly me. Honoring where I came from and not putting off the work anymore, trying to just survive. It's really time for me to dig in. I've been doing this for, like I said, 10 years. On my 30th birthday, I remember, girl, I was that friend that would be like, oh, I don't like that food-wise, but I've never had it. So I was the one that was getting plain cheeseburgers with just ketchup and cheese only. I wouldn't try anything. So when I turned 30, there was an Indian restaurant around the corner from my job. And I said, you know what? I'm going to try Indian food. And you know what? I loved it. And I said from that point in time that I was going to do the opposite of what I had been doing up until that time. And it's taken me on this journey that I am ready to document where I am up until this point and beyond. To do the inner work to heal my inner child and finally stop putting off the hard work and get to the healing. Healing is not a linear motion. There are peaks and valleys. It's up and down. Had I known this 10 years ago, I think I would have given myself more grace, because I thought that once I started it and I started to see progress, that it was supposed to stay like that. You know, I wasn't supposed to fall back into a trap of something that had happened before. Why? How? Like things like that. That was a setback. So with all of that being said, I'm at the point in my life where I'm ready for the next step. I'm ready to kick it into gear, and I'm ready. I'm 40. I feel like I'm in my prime right now. Like, I feel like that girl. So I just, listen. Oh, back to the move. Sorry. Because this all started from something bittersweet. I lost my grandfather about a month ago now, almost. And my grandmother, a few years prior to that, very close to both. Like a second set of parents. Excuse me. So, I'm doing this to honor them. I'm doing this to honor myself. This is going to be so therapeutic. It's like I feel it already. So basically, I'll be documenting my journey, the process of leaving my home where I am now to moving to my grandparents' home, our family home, and getting it ready to sell. If you've seen any of my other videos on here, I have another video that I made about 2 years ago. And I decided not to take it off when I rebranded my page, because I felt that was a part of the story. That was a car. But I felt that this was a part of the story that I needed to share. It still needed to be there. I'm proud of it. No, it wasn't an ideal situation for me or my children, and a lot of things changed because of that. But a lot of things changed for the better because of that as well. As I said, I've been on this journey for 10 years, so I've had a lot of lessons. And the other video that I have on here is from 2 years ago when me and my children were homeless and we lived in an extended stay. We have been through a lot. And it's emotional for me to give up my place because it's mine, Finally got it, been holding it down through whatever has been going on in this crazy world. I've been making it do what it do. I'm in California, so it's expensive. And I'm out here by myself doing it. So to give this up takes a lot. but at the same time, it takes nothing. My grandmother meant so much. She means so much to me. My grandfather is who I would want my husband to be like. So it's beautiful. I'm a Leo, so change for me, woo, change, yeah. Me don't be like a change like that, but I know that outside of this is something better for me. I feel it. Like, I literally feel it. I feel the energy. I feel energy pulsating through my veins with this. Just to be able to create content, I look forward to it. I'm not shy, but as we, bestie, as we get more into this, we're going to get to learn more about each other and my insecurities and just things that we all as women feel that, the world puts these things on us, and we have these thoughts in our heads that they're not even our thoughts. They're literally someone else, something that we've seen. Somebody else's trauma. We don't come in thinking these things. And I want to build this community so that we all have a place to go to just, get the motivation that you need, the guidance, the little push, the whatever. Because there's not that many spaces like that for us. And I want to create that. Honestly, I said, this journey once again has taken so many people out of my life that didn't need to be there. That in turn has left me in isolation, separation. I mean, it's good because I am learning more about myself. But we were not created to be alone, and I want a besties. I know that there's a community out here. And I just want you guys to come along with me on this journey. It's going to be so dope. Like, as I said, I'm stepping out, you guys. Like, I am literally stepping out of my comfort zone. And it feels good. I wake up in the morning looking forward to this. This is all I think about. Creating content, my business, this move, being a better me. Last night, I did not go to bed until 5 a.m. because I was working on ideas for my YouTube channel and for Boldly You, my business. And I opened my eyes again at 7, and I was like, a little bit longer. 8, a little bit longer. 9 o'clock, 9:30, I think it was. I was up. Out of the house by 12:30. Went to the library, worked on some things for the business, brought my baby to the park, and, excuse me, that little car. And like I said, what better time? Hold on, girl. It's a motorcycle finna come. Like I said, what better time than to come on here and chop it up with my best. So back to the house. There's a lot of grief. There's a lot of memories in that house. But most of all, it's like literally where everything started. You always have to get to the root of the issue. So what I've been doing is just pruning away, just picking at the cosmetic things of it, the ugly parts of it. And it's a little scary because, just the unknown. You get afraid of the unknown. And then on top of that, on top of the move, I'm adding on to stepping out of my comfort zone, getting on this camera, putting my life out there. But the way my God is set up, I prayed for a business of something I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I just wanted to make some money. You feel me? Crawled into a rock, cried, not know what to do. But I was just like, hey, listen, figure it out. Let's do it. My main thing was getting my son to school and not wanting to leave my job. I have a very good job. I love my coworkers, and I didn't want to leave. So I have been praying for a vision because I had a business before. It was an online boutique. I closed it down. We'll get into that later, but I closed it down, but I loved it. And I wanted my business back. So I kept praying and praying. Then I heard, you need to serve. So, okay, I got this business idea. I got this way to make money. But how is it that I can serve? How do I serve these women? How? And then I thought about, what is it that I need? What is it that I'm looking for? These brands that are out here, I am looking for a brand that sees me, that cares about me, that doesn't just look at me as a statistic, as a number, as just money, as just whatever. I am an individual. I'm a woman. I have issues. I have dreams, aspirations, goals. I have so many things. I have health issues. There's so many things. And as a woman, you know, we got 37 tabs open at any given moment in our minds. And I wanted something, someplace, someone to find the peace, a soft landing place, a continuation of my faith journey that I'm on, a positive place for women. And Boldly You was created. Boldly You is just as much for me as it is for you guys. When I'm posting these quotes and these captions and picking out these designs for these glasses and the energy behind it and the intention, I'm doing that for a reason. I'm doing that because I want this experience to take us to another place, to shift our mindset. I want this to be such a positive, just a positive experience. As you can see, I got so many ideas in my head and the wheels are just turning. I have so many ideas where I want this to go, where the visions that I see. God be the glory, because He is the reason that I'm able to do this. And I dedicate this all back to Him. All of this. It's a full circle moment for everything. With losing my grandmother and my grandfather, deciding to make this move, the business, God was in the middle of all of this, every last moment. April 8th is the official launch date for Boldly You. And what is today is April 5th, so we have 3 days until the launch. And I'm excited, guys. Life got loud and I needed quiet. And that is what Boldly You gives me. It gives me quiet. It gives me peace. And I'm hoping that this can be that for you as well. Boldly You is me finally betting on myself, taking a chance on myself, seeing it through, executing. I've had so many ideas before. I purchased things before, girl, and I ain't did nothing with it. Let me tell you. But this time it's different because I got y'all to hold me accountable. It's all about accountability, about growth. This is not going to be easy, but I am going to fight for my life, because this generation after me, oh, they're going to be a problem. You know why? Because I laid the groundwork for them. I set the foundation for them. I did that. And that is why it's hard. I'm breaking a lot of generational curses that I didn't even know were there. Excuse me, y'all, cars. I didn't even know they were there. Y'all ready? So if you're ready, here's what I want you to do. Subscribe and join me while I figure this out in real time. Have it all together to start building something beautiful. You just have to have the courage to start. This channel is for all of us who are healing from something, holding it down for everybody else, and still trying to find our way to get back to us. Sis, if you've ever needed a sign to chase something that's on your heart, this is it. Let's heal. Let's hustle. Let's build here together.